Here at the DU Bridge Community Garden, members of the DU and Greater Denver community collaborate to work the earth and cultivate the garden. Who are these people? What motivates them to garden? And what kind of benefits do these gardens offer to the greater community?
Heather, how long have you been involved here?
This is my first summer.
First summer.
Yeah.
Do you live in the community here?
I do. I'm faculty at DU
Okay.
in the writing program. So, and I've been teaching there for 10 years.
What is your name?
My name is Megan Kelly.
Megan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How long have you been involved here at the garden?
I've been involved for 2 years,
What?
but last year involved would be sort of a strong word. I'm not sure.
But you're more involved this year?
But I am more involved this year.
How long have you been gardening this year?
Well, I helped found the DU Garden Student Org last year, and so this is kind of my second season as a gardenist, but this is my first year with a club.
My name is Keaton Charles.
Actually, how long have you been here at the garden?
Funny enough, this is actually my first day. I heard about it from one of the members here, and saw on the email I got workday today, so I thought I'd stop by.
So how long have you been here at the garden?
I've been involved since my freshman year, just, helping out. Last year I just did like a day or two, and this year I have my own plot.
To me, how long have you been involved here at the garden?
I've been here for about 3 seasons now.
3 seasons. Yeah, I noticed your children. Do you try to teach them as much as you can about gardening?
I do. It's really important to me that they learn about where their food comes from, so they have a sense of it outside of from the grocery store. So since they were both really little, we've had vegetable gardens, so they can get a sense, where their food is coming from, and they go and pick basil off the plant and eat it, and dill, and they love eating tomatoes at the end of the season.
At least I've been very interested in food and where food comes from, and really thinking about food, but I always didn't have really space to garden, living in apartments and things and moving around a lot. So I was really interested in it, but I never really practiced it at all, so this was sort of my opportunity to learn more about it and actually do it.
How do you feel this community garden itself benefits the surrounding community?
I think just having a space like this where it's open for people to come in and help out, and I think one of the things that we're working with, we had a lot of communication issues within the garden last year, and I think now we want to try to communicate more outside, so having people know when they walk by that it is a garden and that it's open and people want to come in, they can, and help out with work days and feel like it is a part of their community, even if they're not directly gardening. And we have some space over here that's meant to be sort of a community space, and we're building a fire pit, so to have dinners and potlucks and have it we want it to be more. One of the things that we're hoping to do this year is donate a lot of the food that's grown, so that other people who don't have access to plots like this do have access to the fresh food.
With corporate farming and mass-scale food transportation exponentially increasing, it can be difficult to find locally grown produce. With community gardens, residents can produce healthy, organic food for their families, as well as interact with their neighbors. Gardens strengthen social bonds by instituting relationships within and across social barriers. They provide recreation and improve health by getting people outside and active. They also add an attractive green scenery to what could be cement.
Yeah, so Denver Urban Gardens has a class every year, or I guess not a class, a workshop training called the Master Community Gardener Program, and it's free for people taking it. So Sarah and Lily took the class this year. Are you guys done with it? Yeah. And so they are sort of our experts here in the garden and are going to be teaching various workshops throughout the season. So today they're talking about planting strategies, so companion planting and succession plantings, what to plant next to each other or after each other so you can reproduce yield.
We're actually about to plant some kale and some squash, and Dan, my partner wants to do a whole bunch of cucumbers, so that should be good. And then I actually just harvested a whole bunch of rhubarb and chamomile from the permaculture garden. So I've got a pie that just came out of the oven from there.
So,
How much does it cost here at the garden to have your own farm?
DU owns the land, so we just have to pay for water. So I think it was like $30, so divided by 2.
Food, are you very food conscious?
I try to be. Yeah.
So where do you do most of your grocery shopping?
Safeway.
Safeway?
Yeah, Safeway and King Soopers. Unfortunately, because of my budget, I can't always afford to get the food that I would maybe like to eat.
Right, like Whole Foods and so expensive. What was your motivation to come to the garden?
I guess just kind of a combination of
Let's get a little water.
the community aspects of trying to get to know some of the people that live around here, and then just to, it's kind of a fun.
Ready? Can you hold this?
It's a good way to spend some of your time in the summer when the weather's nice. Get outside, get in the sun, get off the couch.
Over.